All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna check my mic and see if it works. And it does. So I don't usually stream with OBS, but I am streaming with OBS and not StreamYards. Sally, can you not yell at Raffle while we are streaming? Sally's yelling. Give me a second. Sally's kind of the regulator. So if something happens that she's decided probably ought not to happen, then she yells at somebody. Usually it's Raffle or a neighbor or something. She's like, like Sally, you're not the boss. You can't just yell at people. All right, so it's really awkward because I am not used to this OBS stuff, but I'm practicing, so to speak. And why not practice while I'm playing Dune? So I'm obsessed with this game, but that's how I do things. I get obsessed with certain games. This is pretty ugly right here. Um, I'm going to show you my casa. You're allowed 3 bases in this game, but the more bases you have, the more taxes you pay. So like I just spent 7,000 Solaris a week, or a little over a week, like 10 days. And like I have 14 earned right now. So like in 10 more days or something, I have to pay another presumably 7,000. So Solaris gold, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to show you around my casa. This is where all the magic happens. So all my ugly utility stuff kind of goes here. Storage goes here. I kind of made it a little bit like a submarine. You know, you come up the stairs or whatever. So I've got kind of a weird layout on this one. I've got like my garage upstairs, which intuitively, if you think condos, you think garages go downstairs. Condos, you know, your living spaces go up, but not with me. I went crazy. Because you want to do survival, so I started with this room and sort of expanded out and up and sides. So that's kind of how it happened. So this is just all pure utility and ugly stuff. So these are my generators. That's what makes the power go in. This is my refinery. So when I get ore, I'm going to put it in this refinery thing. This is my chemical refinery. This is my recycling bin. These are my storages. My dog is knocking my mic. Raffle, every time, like, I don't understand. He will behave when I'm at work, but if I go live, he gets all, like, activated. Like, he can tell there's a difference. He doesn't think they're the same thing. Yeah, so I could put, like, some of my more important items here, like spice, secret plans, manifests. I just kind of put them in this chest here. So the way I was thinking was, what you want to get out of is just making a box. And Sokka raised the bar on building, in games. He's so good at it, like in Atlas, and then especially Conan. Conan has beautiful builds. This is the same company that made Conan, same company that made Secret World. I mean, Funcom makes some beautiful actual games. My wish list is that the architecture gets a little more interesting, and I saw some other builds down there that were really a lot more interesting than this one, but you want to get out of making just a box. So I started with a box because that's kind of how you do, and you have to get your utilities, and you're just kind of utility focused, and then you just sort of expand upward. But I don't want to look like a Costco or a warehouse, just a box. So what I did, and you don't want to build on open sand because the worm will eat your whole base and you and everything else. And when worms eat things, they never come back. They're just gone forever. So I built into the rock because I always kind of like that look, building into the rock. And I was thinking like California mansion kind of thing, you know, like Malibu on the side of the hill. Things that ought not to be built in an earthquake zone. Ooh, look at this bird. Can I shoot it? Let's see. No, I don't think so. That's my first thought is can I kill it? And that's me as a gamer. So, one second. My dog has decided to start a riot as soon as I hit the live button because that's what he does. But he is almost 16, so he is allowed. So I'm going to go see what he's up to, and I will be right back. I don't mean to be rude, but again, I have a little old man, and he knows the difference between when I'm working and when I'm streaming, I guess. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back again. My gosh. Elderly dogs are like worse than puppies sometimes. They just have a lot of needs. And I love him. He's my baby, but my gosh. Alright. And it's weird because I thought I had him all squared away, but he's like, nope. Nope. There's more. But anyway. Alright, let's see. Let me get back to my situatedness. Welcome to my live stream where I'm AFK for 20 minutes. Alright. Alright, so I was just going to explain. I like to build things. I think that's what gets me hooked on survival games. And who knows, I might rebuild this quite a bit actually, like in phases. But yeah, this is where my living room is, right here. But I'm a workaholic, so these are like my favorite stations I put here, like where I just make things. And then this is my weapon station. Excuse me, and this is my closet where I make my clothes. And this is where I put the blood of my enemies, and it turns into water, which I can drink, which I'm drinking right now. And then I can store it in here, and then also I have a bigger tank up above. So this is where all my utilities are. This is the generators that keep my shields up and keeps sand storms from demolishing my base. And then I'm thinking like this is like kind of sub-style, you know, kind of steampunkish. So I made like a little ramp and a thing, and I opened everything up. This is my garage. So the garage is big enough to where I can put like the ornithopters. I always struggle saying that. And then also I can park my bikes either back here, even because the bikes are small, and I can put them up here, and then that'll give me a chance to put a buggy and a copter. And if that doesn't work, I can expand this out more. Right now it's just sort of a landing dock. So this is my big fat dock, and I could put like a shield around it if I wanted to, like a penta shield. It's like a force field. But yeah, so I think the trick is you want to get away from making bases that are just square and just boring. And you want to try to make it look interesting. So I tried to give it some features and characters that weren't just like, oh, this is Costco. And I'll show you again. I have this really cool thing that makes me fall real slow. That's so neat. I feel like a mage. Alright. So that's my house right now. I'm built into the rock going up. Unfortunately, a lot of that is facade, and there's nothing really down there. I couldn't really truly build down in there. But it looks cool. But this is functional right here, where my mouse is, and this is functional up here. And I hear sandworm. So sandworm's traveling by. Probably don't want to be too close to the edge. So yesterday I got chased by the sandworm on foot, and I outran the sandworm just miraculously, just barely. And the sandworm stopped and stared at me, and I stared at the sandworm, and it turned around and went back, and it's an achievement. And so I got an achievement for the sandworm staring at me and me staring at the sandworm, and then going, never mind. But that's because I was too close to the rock. I just barely made it, like 2 seconds, maybe by a second. Anyway, so that's my base right now. So we're allowed 3 bases, and this is base number 2. Base number 1 kind of looks like a Costco in the sky. This one's a little bit better. I plan on maybe redoing this one, but this is what it looks like for now. Now, my neighbor here did something really cool. I like this. He built a round base into the cliff, and up above is his hangar, so he can just fly up into that hangar. Looks really nice. Looks really futuristic. Kind of Star Warsy. I know we're in Dune here, but yeah, very, very cool. I'm going to go over and look at his base real quick. I quite admire it, actually. I thought that was pretty neat. He kind of used the archway. So it's been kind of neat to see how people build. In this case, sort of like Atlas and other games, see how he's utilizing the square and triangle pieces. I am not the best at that. I can do the square, triangle, 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 triangle going around and make a round piece, but he's done it on a much bigger scale, and I don't quite know how to do that. I'd have to like look it up, or it'd be a lot of trial and error. But what's nice is you can put pieces down in this game, kind of like a schematic, without laying down all the stuff, which is pretty cool. So you waste less resources there, less time, and it looks really nice. I mean, I quite admire this, my neighbor's base here. And look, he even has like to keep out the rain. He's got the little porch overhang here. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, you put in some details like that are pretty nice. I'm gonna spy and see if I can see inside his like where his copter goes. I'm just gonna climb up here, and let's see if I can work my way before I fall. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh no, I'm gonna fall. Let me see if I can make my way over to the side here. Whoa, perfect. Alright, so these overhangs are really hard for me to climb, so I'm gonna climb past it and go around it, I think. Anyway, I'm so sneaky. Part of the reason why I like to look at other people's bases is because I like to see creativity, and that's really fun for me. And he did a really good space. Like, he's got a good amount of space in there, which is pretty cool. You can kind of see. That's pretty neat. Let me see if I can climb up here. I'm your creepy, nosy neighbor. Hi. Keeping up with the Joneses. Oop. Now, he started looking like a Costco box in the beginning, and then he really made it really interesting, which I quite like. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if I'm going to make it. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. Maybe if I hang on. Hang on. Woo, I made it. All right. Here's the top of this. See if I can. Whoop. A little out of stamina here. Yep. Yep, so that's the top of it. Looking down. We got a nice view. Let me see though, that I think his garage is below me. Whoa! Let's see if I can grab it. Grab it. Oh, yep. So he doesn't have a shield on it yet. But eventually he's probably going to put a shield when he gets his copters and stuff. So he's planning ahead. Nice, huge space. Great for copters. If he plans on expanding out and stuff. So, nice build. Like, really good. I'm kind of looking at the pieces that he's using here. He made a really nice dome. I see. That's pretty cool. Ah, okay. Very good. Some of us are better builders than others. This guy clearly is a better builder than I am. I'm a better builder than some of these guys down there. Some guys are just making a Costco box, and it makes me sad. Like, that's kind of a Costco box right there. They finally built out. Before it was just the bottom part, so now they're building out a little bit more. This one, just pure Costco box right down here. Right down there that I'm looking at. Just, what? Like, it's just a box, you know. And so that's what you want to kind of get out of, you know. This guy's kind of similar to me. Kind of started as a box and expanded out, made it a little more interesting. This guy. Now, this is a Costco box, but it's got the nice architecture stuff. I don't know how to get that yet, but I'm sure it's like an achievement or quest line, and those look really nice. I like that. I would probably love to switch to whatever that building material is, because it looks really good. And I am that weird that I would go and farm and redo my base because I want it to look a certain way, because it's entertaining for me. So why not? Everybody plays their game differently. And that one kind of looks like a big box store too over there. So some people get out of the only reason why this one looks good is because of the material. I mean, it just looks, I like the material. Looks like the movie, which is pretty neato. Alright, so there's my base down there. Again, landing pad. I might expand it out so that it ends up into a garage. And maybe move the garage out a little bit. But I did try to get out of the big box thing completely, but I'm still pretty square. So I'm going to call it California Malibu on a cliff kind of look, you know. And then I eventually could build out back here if I wanted to. Alright. Now this is really fun. I have this new thing that prevents me from killing myself when I go, ah! Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. Isn't that amazing? It's pretty cool. No more accidental suicides, unless it breaks while I'm in midair. That would suck. So we have this thing called, I have the leap suspender belt, and there's different ones, but my power belt is broken again, so I think I'm gonna just have to make a new one. It keeps breaking. You can harvest water with a scythe. I also have, and you can collect your enemy's blood and then turn it into water. And then I have this collecting water out of the wind, sort of like a still thing or whatever. And there's that. But it requires fuel, and it's just kind of a pain to keep it fueled at all times. So right now it's not fueled. I have a lot of water right now anyway, so these are my new neighbors. So at first I wasn't incredibly appreciative that they built literally over the steel node that I always conveniently run down and grab. So now it's no more because their base is over it. So I'm like, now I have to go further, but that's fine. So I greeted my neighbor, as you do. And I was like, hey, welcome to the neighborhood. And I was just like, I generally will greet the neighbors to the left or right of me. This is a popular area to build because it's pretty close to the trading post. A lot of resources. You can grab across the way and then over here. So it's a nice in-between spot. And then I think I've showed this base before, this nice black one. So again, building materials I don't quite have yet, but eventually. I don't know what this guy's doing, but this is a bad guy, and he must have fallen off the cliff because he's supposed to be up here. Interesting. Well, now you're dead. And you did. Okay. That's, like a bandit guy. I don't know. He must have fallen off. But I'm gonna take his blood. Aha. Oh, your blood belongs to me. Alright. Because I'm a vampire, that's why. So I was thinking today I would do a run to get some parts and pieces I need from at my other base to bring over here in order to build cool things like copters and bikes and stuff. But the place that I'm thinking of is a pretty easy run, where across the way here it's a lot harder, and there's radiation poisoning in the crashes site, but in the beginning crash site for a huge it's like a testing center and a ship, it's a lot easier. So I was thinking it resets every 45 minutes or so, so I was thinking I'd run those, collect resources, thinking of moving that base over closer to a better spot next to one of the testing areas. And so there's that. Eventually I want to make a copter, but I'm kind of far away and I need certain materials, like a lot. So I thought, well, why don't I get situated where I'm making a ton of those materials and see what we do. This makes vehicles. And like I said, I'm missing a lot of materials, but I can now make a copter, which is pretty neato. And so I will make my rafflecopter eventually, but it takes a lot of stuff. And a lot of the stuff I do not have. And this is where I put my fuel. Now they have an interesting thing like a vehicle backup tool. And so you can back up your vehicle. The benefit of that is it has to have empty inventory, but the benefit of that is you can put it in your pocket and run somewhere safe. There's a lot of sandstorms, and the sandstorms can destroy you and your vehicle and so anything that's unshielded, it can get destroyed. So pretty handy that way. And I know I'm talking to myself, but that's okay. This is what we do. So, let me see. I need to put some of my stuff away, it looks like. I have stuff that definitely isn't needed, and I'm going to make sure I'm repaired up. And I like to kind of do like a check of all my stuff before I run out into the world. So, let's see. And then I like to kind of come up with a plan. What do I want to do? So, one of the things I was thinking of doing is making a power pack, but I don't know if I have the materials for it, so I might have to just repair it, actually. I need copper ignite. Well, I do have that. It just might not be in this circuit for some reason. So what's cool is they have a smart system, and I'm going to have to be more organized for this. But they do have a smart system where you can put your stuff in storage bins, like the ones over there or over here. And then you can put them on circuits, and you can move things around. So right, this is my backpack right here, but I don't want to pull from my backpack. What if I want to pull from a different circuit? Let me see if it shows me what circuit it's going to. There it is, circuit 1, circuit 1. So right now circuit 1 doesn't have what I want. What about circuit 2? Could circuit 2 do it? Or where's my copper ignite? Because I know I have them. What? I'm going to put that on 1. Let me figure out where they are stored, because I have them on something that's not showing available. So let's look at it. There it is. So this is circuit 1. Okay. Let me see. Let me go back. So let's see. This is... I don't know. Which one's the input and the output? That's what I don't know. Circuit 1, circuit 1. I mean, that would make sense. So why can't I... Oh, broken beyond repair. Duh. I can read. Cool. So this is broken beyond repair. So, I don't think it will recycle, but let me double check. I'm just curious. Because that was a big explosion. We're going to go ahead and check that out and see what that was. Was it a ship crash?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
A something storm will hit Arrakis in 5 hours? What is that? Okay, I gotta look up what that is. That doesn't sound good. Oh, there's the worm again. Hi. So close, so far. Oh, look at that. The worm's really activated. He's just tearing through. We got really close. Alright. Well, I don't see any obvious explosion, so I have no idea. But now I just got a warning sign saying some storm that I do not recognize is coming in 5 hours. So now I have to figure out what that is. I'm going to look it up real fast. I think there's something where it's like a server reset kind of, where they move all the, yeah, there's a lot of activity now. Jeez. They move, the resources around quite a bit on the map. Alright, well, I'll look it up. 1 second. Now we gotta know, because we might die in 5 hours. Let's find this out. Let's see. Oh, okay. So a Coriolis storm is a massive planet-wide sandstorm that derives from the origin of the Dune books. So, so what does it do? Okay, here's the effects of it. Let's take a look. And there's safe zones. Okay, let's figure this out. The Coriolis storm in Dune Awakening has sparked a lot of questions and confusions about the player community. Is it a supervised event? Can you still play safely in the starting area during the storm? What exactly does it do? Okay. Okay, so the storm reshuffles nodes, alters gameplay conditions, and introduces new threats. It does not shut the servers down, but it drastically changes how players interact with the world during this active period. So it shuffles the nodes only? Let me make sure that's right. Reshuffles resource nodes. Okay. Oh, and it primarily focuses on the deep desert, shuffling things around. Servers don't go offline when it reshuffles everything. So it sounds like it won't destroy your base. Let's see. Hmm. I think it'll be fine. Alright, it's good to know though. I don't want to be in the open during it, I guess. So that's important. Alright, and I'm thirsty apparently. There's a lot of thirst in this game. Alright. I don't remember where to put anything. I just am going through and hitting F because if there's a like item in my thing, it's gonna pop it in there. Okay, let me see what I have here. Alright, I need to get rid of my gun parts, and I think that's almost everything. And then I'm gonna make sure I have everything I need. I still don't know why, but it won't let me eat the spice food, so I think it's something to do with a quest line I need to complete. So let me take my spice out of my pocket. Where is it? Pop it there. And I'm gonna have to build another thingy. Alright, I'm gonna build another power pack. I'm gonna experiment with these because there's different ones that do different things for the suspensor belts. But see, I'm thinking like this is sort of like my Batman layer kind of thing. You know? So after the reshuffle goes, then that makes sense to do the survey. So you do a launcher with the survey, and it'll show you where the nodes are again. Kind of an unnecessary step, but they like unnecessary steps in this game. So I'm gonna make a respawn beacon. And let's see what else I'm gonna do. Gotta figure out where my little power packs are. Can I not make any of them? I can just make the garbage one right now, because I am missing parts and pieces from the place I'm gonna farm. So we'll go ahead and grab that. I'm gonna make 2. Gotta make one of these again. I just love these bottles. These are great. I'm not gonna carry all of those with me, but I like to have a couple. Let's see what else I want. So I'm getting my stuff together. All right. Let me figure out what I want to flip. Get rid of the small one. I'm going to keep this big one. Probably just want to do 2 mediums, I'm thinking. Do 2 of those. I actually might want more heavy darts because I really like my sniper gun. Definitely gonna dump that in the thing. Let's see. I don't want that many bandages. Okay. Because I'm going to get some heal kits, I think, wherever they are. Is that gun one I've picked up before? It is. The standard disruptor? Oh, is this the standard? Yes. Okay. I want more heavy darts. Light darts, light darts, light darts. Wait, I guess I'll make some. And now I'm gonna make some darts. Alright. Insufficient parts for guns, that's fine. That's not what we're making anyway. So let's see, we're gonna do. I like to check to see. like to make sure everything is stable and good. These are my taxes. This is the storm alerts, and this is the circuits. And so we're just making sure everything looks stable and good. And last thing I'm gonna run off to is no base. That would be really sad. So we're still making some stuff. Just 1 second here. All right, I'm back. Okay, so, yeah, this one's like if Paul was never born, which is an interesting alternate reality kind of thing, um, alternate history, kind of stuff. Um, I think it's been interesting. It's made me actually understand the book more because I read it a long time ago, and I'm like, some of this is vaguely familiar, but I'm starting to get it a little bit more. And I found it confusing when I read the book a long time ago, but I was also quite young. Um, and then it's been like the aesthetics are a lot like the movie, actually. Um, and I don't know, it's been pretty cool so far. I've liked it. Let me see here. I don't like that I have a copper piece just sitting in my bag for some reason. I'll put that in there. Go into the thing. This isn't actually in my inventory. It's like quest items. I pick quest items along the way, sometimes by accident when I'm not even on the quest, because someday I'm going to do the quest. So it's like an accidental, oh, I can complete this. I am a bad quester in WoW too, which is like kind of the whole point of WoW. So maybe that's why I like sandbox games so much, though, because like it's a little more of a choose your own adventure. I am that old. Choose your own adventure. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to see if I could recycle this, which I don't think I can, but we'll see. I feel like if your item's broken, you should at least be able to recycle it, but maybe not. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, it doesn't let you recycle it. It's just dead. Can I just drop it? Nope, I gotta grab it. Okay. We'll just drop it on the ground and it'll eventually despawn. Alright, let's see. So I've got my gear. I just want to make sure I'm all repaired, because when you break on the road, it just really sucks. Just kind of go through and top everything off. And all this is expensive. All this takes time farming. But artisan sword. Oh yeah, the steel. I made a steel sword. That's been really nice, actually. Alright, I'm pretty repaired up. Let's see. And then is anything... Oh, I don't want this guy either. Let me get rid of you. You're gonna go in here for now. I need mechanical parts and advanced servos and machinery. And I want some fuel for my bike. I got my vehicle backup tool. I got some water. I'm literally... I like having lots of guns. This is like a spray gun, sort of. Like buckshot, sort of. This one's more like a submachine gun. This is my sword. And I picked a sword instead of a dagger. You can do daggers, but the sword has a really nice multi-factor swing. So if like 3 people jump me or something, I can slash them with my sword really good. So I like it. This is my favorite gun. Apparently I'm a sniper at heart, and that seems like how I play a lot of games. Like I tend to be more of a sniper type. See Halo. Back in the days when I used to play Halo, I used to be like a scope hitter quite a bit. I'm a lot slower now. But I've been enjoying that. It needs heavy darts, which is something I was making. And it hits real hard, and so I'm spec'd into it. Oh, something with the specs is really nice. Let me look at chat real quick, because I had accidentally shut it. I'm sorry. My bad. Let me fix it. Come on. Tilt the other way. So I usually watch my chat on my phone, and then... because I don't have dual monitors over here right now. but it's stuck. So I'm getting it unstuck. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, I love those were like my favorite books as a kid. Choose Your Own Adventures, and I actually liked Hardy Boys as well. I did not like Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew was boring. I was, but Hardy Boys like is like old school, right? Like it's like like 1950s, 60s kind of stuff. But I did like Hardy Boys, but Nancy Drew just didn't have the same adventure, and I think that's the thing. When I was a kid, I used to play it as a boy as a kid, not because I was transgender. It was because like I was a tomboy, and I every book I read in order to have adventures, it was the guys that had adventures. Indiana Jones is a guy. The Three Musketeers are guys. Like it's very rare at the time. Pippi Longstocking. We got Pippi Longstocking. She's adventurous. But like it was really hard to find adventurous girls when I was growing up, and so like when you'd play, you'd play with whatever was fun to you, and what was fun to me was being a cowboy or being like a knight or something. And I was never like I was never like I want to be a princess. I was like I want to be a knight. I want to have adventures. I don't want to be stuck in a castle going please rescue me, and and I think that makes perfect sense. So, but that tells you something about society is. I was a child in the 80s. It's not that long ago. And, we're ingrained to women sit at home and they wait for their prince to rescue them. And, yeah, no, thank you. That doesn't sound fun to me. And that, when I was a kid, I would have loved the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise because the girls actually get to do something, but yeah. Lots of reading teachers love them because kids will pick them thinking, I don't read all the pages because you skipped some. Yeah. I remember doing one Choose Your Own Adventure where I actually died, and I had no idea that was an option. I was like, well, that's kind of grim. And I wish I knew which one that was because I was like, I think I got ate by a shark or something. I was like, oh, I didn't know this was an option to just actually die. Um, that's weird. And I think it was the only one that I had ever run into that gave that option. Someone probably said, that's a little dark. Can you tone that down a bit? That's a little dark. A little too on the nose there. See if I can tilt this phone sideways so you're a little bit, well, maybe not bigger, but kind of. Oh, I have an idea. I'm going to prop it up this way. Haha, there we go. That's better. So I'm in this strange stage in my eyesight where I've just added I'm nearsighted and astigmatism, and that's not enough. We need to add farsightedness. And that's farsightedness has been just throwing me through a loop, and I think I'm gonna have to break down and get progressive lenses because I keep losing my glasses, and you can tell how much time I spend on my phone because I'm constantly taking off and putting on the glasses, and it's really annoying. So like right now, in order for me to see what I'm doing, I have to have my glasses on because I'm far from, in this case it's my TV. I'm playing on my TV actually, not like instead of a regular monitor. And so like I want to I just bounce around all the time. This is what I do. So I have this issue where I'm just like I can't see. It's like a choice constantly. But I think I'm gonna break down and do it. I'm just afraid that it's gonna make me dizzy. I don't know. We'll see. I know I made more health packs. Maybe I put them in my toolbox. This is my toolbox. Nope. Where would I put my health packs? I know I specifically made them because I was planning on doing this today. And I don't... You know what would be cool is if they had a search thing here where you could search for your item like in WoW. They're talking about not letting add-ons for this game. So like a lot of games will allow add-ons, especially Funcom games. This is made by Funcom. They make Secret World, which was kind of a flop, unfortunately. Conan, which is quite good because if you like to build and you like history, and if you, like it's fun. Conan's fun. Beautiful game actually. And then this is a toned down Conan kind of. And then Phone Cam made some other ones too. I can't think of them, but almost always they have pretty nice games. And this one has less glitches than Atlas, which is not a Funcom game, but that Atlas has got the same creators as Ark, but more bugs than Ark. So Atlas was quite a feat, having those huge grids and servers, and you build these ships and you're a pirate and you're moving like, grid to grid and stuff. I mean, really impressive. So, I mean, I really enjoy sandbox games quite a bit. And so these are great. But bothers me that I just don't know where this thing is. Like, I don't think I would have put it in one of these, but this is me we're talking about, and who knows? I'm the most disorganized person ever. I need to organize everything a little bit better. There is some organization, actually, to be fair. So I wanted to do what I do in Atlas, which is stack them up here, but it says not enough support. And I don't know, I'm gonna have to fiddle with the building stuff in here. But usually what I do is I'll make little shelves and stack everything up in there. Maybe it's in here. Did I put it? Yeah, there we go. Health back. That's where I put it. That makes sense. Okay, so now I'm gonna go up here in my vehicle bay. And I like to make sure that I have a welding torch and welding wire in my bike in case it breaks along the way. So we're going to take a look and see if I have it. And I don't really need this much fuel. I found that the fuel, because I have a spec into fuel efficiency, that I will be pretty good. So I'm going to put one fuel cell back. Let me see here. Enter. No. Sorry. Where's that? Where's my welding torch? I think it's in my toolbox. Whoop. I'm gonna go back to my toolbox. There's my toolbox. Do I need anything else? Nope. So I have multiple scythes because sometimes things drop, which is nice. Nice when that happens. Do I have more than one blood bag? I like to have 2 on me. No, I want 2. Let me see if I have a medium one. Medium. There we go. In a pinch, you can drink blood straight without purifying it, but that's like in a pinch, Alright, so I'm going to put this on my bar for a moment. And we're going to get my welding wire out. Just going to make sure everything's chill here. Let's see. Repair. The worst thing is you don't want to be running from something and just have your tread break. And this is the lowest tier bike, so it can break more easy. My other tier bike that I made got eaten by a sandworm when I got stuck in the quicksand. I was pretty sad, and I got eaten and my bike and all my stuff. Ah, that's terrible. Yeah, I'm off on Monday, so Monday is like my Sunday, and Sunday is like my Saturday, so it's kind of nice. Sometimes I run errands on Monday, but I actually did it all yesterday, so. Alright, I want to keep the welding wire on me, but I also want to put these both into my bike here. Go in the bike. There. Do I want anything else? Put that on my bike for now. And that. I'll put it all on my bike for now. Do I need this many? Holy cow. Do I want 2,000 darts? I'm gonna put some of these darts away. I don't need that many darts. I don't want to do the heavy darts, light darts. Let's put some of those away. There we go. A little bit less extreme. Do I have enough heavy darts, light darts, heavy darts? 1,000, 1,000. I'm thinking. You know, if I need to make more heavy darts, I can actually. So I will just, because I have a base down there. Alright, let's see. So the suit I have does not give me water passively, but has great bullet mitigation. Though the bane of my existence seems to be guys with swords, so I might change to the outfit that does the sword mitigate. Well, thank you. That's cool. Open. Thank you. Now, I used to sometimes drop off of the edge this way, but nope. So something cool I found out, there is no fall damage on your vehicle. So if I go like this, I should be dead and my bike should be broken, but no. So that's kind of a handy quirk because sometimes that happens by accident. So. Alright, let's see here. Gonna go here. Alright, so we're gonna go to the other part. And I might stop along the way. We'll see. There's just this facility that I like to stop at, but maybe I'll not do that. But I am gonna kill these guys. I love money. Oh, jeez. If they don't kill me first. I like to get the upper grip. Okay.
Someone's here. Where's my backup?
And do it. Whoa! There's another person throwing grenades at me. Are they below me? Oh. They're somewhere. He's down below me. Let's see if I go down here. Come here, mister. Where are ya? Gotta figure out where you are. Come here so I can kill you. Alright. So, I'm gonna take darts, but nothing else. And then I'm going to take the blood because it's life. And I was jumping all over the place. Where did the other place go? Do you have anything interesting? Not really. Sometimes they'll drop something interesting, not this time. I don't want anything from you. And I just want gold. Give me gold. I'll take the flower too. Let's see. Gonna make a spot for gold because I plan on making some. And my water is already so low. Dang. Dang, man. my decoy sucks. You're not looking very decoyish. Oh, you're gonna kill me. Ooh, shit. I had to put a little more effort on this guy. These swordsmen are actually worse than the guns usually. So like my water's low, so I'm gonna drink up. Drink, 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 drink. There you go. All that for bandages? No gold, nothing? Unbelievable. Alright, let me see. We're approaching open desert, which is always sketch. I don't want to go that way, actually. Am I turned around? Hang on. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. How did that happen? I want to go... I don't want to go this way either, do I? I want to go... this way? Yes, that's the way I want to go. Okay. But we gonna be careful, because this open desert part's clear. I'm gonna get murdered if I'm not careful. Alright, let's see. Alright, at first I'm gonna make sure this is drum sand, this circle. I want to avoid that. That's bad stuff. Is that a sandstorm coming? Run for it. Go on, take the money and run. I want to go here. Stick my bike in this crack, maybe. If it fits. And if it says sheltered. Sheltered. There we go. If I can get out of here. I like to put my bike in a spot where it won't get demolished in a sandstorm. So this facility here is Interesting. We're gonna go ahead and look for complex machinery and parts and pieces I need. And then I'm gonna move over to the other part of our server. Check on our base over that side and start doing some runs that give me more of those parts and pieces over there. So I'm gonna make sure everything's loaded. Last thing I want to do is run up on something or someone and be like, hold on, stay there while I load my gun and I'll kill you real quick.
Identify yourself.
And this guy here.
I've got you covered.
Oh, I hate the swordsman. Not the swordsman, no! Oh my god.
Someone.
Someone buying me, but I can't tell where he is. There you are. Hi, buddy.
Get them. Need to reload.
Anything I don't want, I'm just gonna drop later. Water's valuable. Thank you very much. Didn't mean to drop that. That's an important cooldown, so we're gonna spend it so I can get it back. Okay. Alright. There's no way I did this last time that had less drama. I'm trying to remember. Ooh, hey, piece of candy. I don't want spice because I just don't know what to do with it yet, so I'll just leave that alone. I'll take that. So I think if I take a... Now I can go up this way, that's fine. Jump! Let's see here. Don't cross your legs, it makes my foot fall asleep. Okay, so I know there's gonna be a guy with a giant gun up there somewhere. He's really annoying. But I think he's 2 up or so. Look at all this fire! Spider-Man, Spider-Man. So if I can see him early, I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna just do something a little different because he can kill me, this guy. He's in a good spot where he just has like a huge gun and he just could clobber me. There's like nothing to hide behind around here. here somewhere that says murder. There he is. Is that him? And that's my eyesight. Is this a person or a rock? I don't know. Even in game. We don't know. We just... Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. That's the guy. This guy is terrible to deal with. If I don't... Oh, you're gonna pat downstairs? Shit, I didn't know you did that.
Identify yourself.
Oh, I blew it. Oh, pardon me while I reload. Wrong thing. Oh, Jesus.
Tossing grenade.
Tossing grenade, okay. Gonna dodge that grenade. Thank you for letting me. Ow. Felt that. Alright, you bastard. My thing's back up. Good luck with that. And now I drink the blood of my enemies. There was somebody over here. Guess they maybe fell. I'm gonna grab that stuff in just a moment. But so the trick in this game is to look up and to look around, because actually sometimes they do some interesting stuff in interesting places. And look in the fabricators too. This doesn't seem to do anything. I keep hoping something comes out of that, but nope. These machines. I'll take a ready ignite and I'll take that. See, the complex machinery is what I was after in this place mainly. Anything else interesting? order to get this quest requirement done, I need to kill people with the scatter gun, so hopefully I can find a willing victim. Oh, failed. Well, that's not exciting. I was thinking something exciting was there. I wonder if anything's up there. I've never checked up there. I noticed, and I was in one mine where they put stuff in some pretty interesting places. So it's like, oh. Let's take a look. Can I climb this? Let's see. Maybe. See if I can make it. What I need to do is get to the top, and if I can rest, then I can. Yes. I like those people that climb the buildings, and they're like, look. I'm basically Spider-Man. So I guess the only way I could climb this one would be to be over here. Oh, that's letting me. Let's do it. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I feel like a steel worker. Yeah, I doubt there's anything up here, but we're gonna do it just because we can, and we're here already. Watch, there's a hole that you fall in and you die immediately. Oh, there is a hole. But there's a grid there. Ooh, it's a good view though. My gosh, we get the lay of the land. Whew, almost fell. That would have been funny. Now that I'm so high, literally. See, like there's nodes way up here, which is pretty cool. If you wanted to farm. I need to go to this structure. I haven't checked this structure out. I think there's more things, stuff and things. I feel like there's a guy here somewhere, but I don't know where he is. And there should be a guy over here. Why is the police guy here? I'm gonna hide from him because last time they sent a bunch of people to kill me, and then an alarm, they like freeze you, and then a bunch of people drop down from it, and they're like the cops, and they're like, pew! And they're like, oh my god. Somehow there's sentences in the things I say when I game, but you have to kind of fill in the blanks. Alright. I don't like them. They keep killing me. Or trying to. So that's someone's base. That's a camp. Are they still circling around? Go away. So let's see, if I drop down, I'm told that my little suspensor belt will help. So we're gonna do it. So it immediately starts slowing you down. Slow down again. Slow down again. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. That is insane. Look how far I jumped. I love it. I'm gonna climb over here and I'm gonna do the creepy crawly thing. So I don't know how many guys are around this corner. I can't remember. I thought there were 3. Get on that ledge before we die. Oh no. Ugh. Fine, we're just gonna go for it.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Because of course there's a large sandstorm. That's why I parked my bike in the crevice. Let's see if it's on my map, the sandstorm. I haven't see it yet. Oh, it said there's a large sandstorm coming, but maybe they mean the one that's coming in 4 hours, which is sort of like a kind of a server's reset. So I don't know what's in here, so I'm gonna lay my little turret down ahead of time. Maybe I'm gonna also lay my guy down ahead of time. Okay, they have a bomb in there. I'm gonna jump over that fire. Okay, so there's that. Let me see what's up here. Yeah, piece of candy. Oh, it's a bomb. Oh shit. My leg is on fire. How many bombs did you pop in this place, you guys? Jeez. Any more? Come on. I just want to drink the thing. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna be dropping this. I'm gonna be dropping this, actually. I have a ton of that. I'm gonna be dropping this. I have a ton of that. I'm dropping this. I'm gonna be dropping this. Oh, I'm gonna be dropping one more thing. I'm gonna drop this. And I'm gonna drop this, actually. We're just gonna drop all that. Because I need room. Alright. Okay. So let's see. I saw another structure somewhere around here. Here it is. But I don't want to just barge in, so we're gonna be stealthy-ish. If I can get on the ledge. Let's see. I'm gonna run out of stamina. Get on that ledge. Do it. Ah. Alright. I like to thin them out if I can. That place is on fire too. Dang. No, 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 no. So I can hear them, actually. Interesting. Sound above me. It will go up, but I want to make sure there's nothing down this way. Is this the same facility I was in? It was, huh? Oh. Well, that was fun. So what is... I could have sworn I saw another part of this. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm stuck. There we go. There is a noise I'm hearing though that is interesting. This is just the noise of this structure, but it sounds like footsteps, which is really throwing me off. Alright. Kinda wanted to see if there's something in that. There's a base right there. That's a sandworm. See the sandworm breaching? So when they breach, they can hear your heartbeat. It's just lovely. So if you're on the sand and you think, if I stay still, you can't see me, that is actually not true. Here we go. Let's see. I thought... Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I thought there was something else. I don't know, we're gonna look it up. Jeez, the sandworm's like mad. I think a ship crashed or something and it's trying to eat it. I don't know. Missed. Sandworm's going crazy out there. Crazy! So there was a swordsman, but he ran away somewhere. Jeez. He's a very angry sandworm. I'm going to shake because I'm getting overheated. They must have a thumper or something going on out there. I mean, I don't see anybody. I don't know. There was explosions and stuff, but I don't see anybody. Which is strange. they're after something, like chasing somebody or something. I'm gonna try this area here. But before I do, I'm just gonna look through here. Alright. This is the place I was. We're gonna just not care about it. I'm just freaking out about this sandworm just having a flip out session over there. It's so weird. Ah, there we go. There we go. Something's happening. There's a copter. Okay. They're probably farming for spice or a crashed vehicle, and they probably sent like a thumper or something to distract it. That was interesting. That's beyond my level right now. That's the guy I want. I hate that guy. Jeez, there's so many explosions. I can hear more people. Oh, hail. Oh shit, there's a grenade. Launching grenades at me. Oh, there's that swordsman that ran after me and then kind of stopped. I still don't know how come I can get through some shields and not others, but that guy's gonna suck. Oh no! I know there's more of you guys down there. Where are you? Oh, there you are. So many bullets flying everywhere. Yes, I'm like very dastardly lately with shooting because like I just want less damage on my stuff now. I'm like, death from above, here we go.
Enemy found.
Oh jeez, not you. Not you, nope, nope. Nope. Oh no! I'm just running like Peter Pan, don't mind me. Okay, I got my sword out. Ouch, 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 ouch!
Gonna get found.
I cannot get out of my stupor here. Ah, hell. I'm gonna give myself an adrenaline rush, and then I'm gonna go crazy.
Shields on!
So I was running around to get like more stamina back so that I'm not like stuck in a stupor and can't fight back. But that was a pain. Alright, now that y'all are dead. Alright, I was jumping around and I passed by a chest. We're gonna grab that chest, wherever that was. Aha. Let me see what else I got. All your loots belong to me. Oh, there's another chest. Mine. And let's see. I swear there's something here. Maybe not. Water is here, I guess. How nice of them to give me some water. Okay. Water is life. I'm gonna just run around and make sure I didn't miss anything here. There's an awful lot of people guarding a little bit of loot. I don't want that right now. I'm not on a fuel cell run. I just don't have the weight capacity for that.
Stay clear of the hand of Kadir. The entire rock is swarming with slavers. Kirab, salvagers, prospectors, anyone without a powerful patron is fair game. Beast Rabban needs more bodies to work to death on his precious new city. So if you go anywhere near the hand, be on your guard.
The ground fighting may have moved away from here, but there's still plenty going on up above.
Stay clear of the hand of Kadir. The entire rock is swarming with slavers. Kirab, salvagers, prospectors, anyone without a powerful patron is fair game. Beast Rabban needs more bodies to
See, this
work to
guy
death on his
tells
precious
me.
new city. So if you go anywhere
the other
near the hand,
structure?
be on your guard.
I see. So there's two structures, one on each side. Let's see if I can. I couldn't see by this weirdo. Oh look, I discovered a location. Time is on my side. I saw the dude there, but he walked away. So. Ooh, they heard it. what direction they're coming from.
Someone's here. Who's that? Who's there? I need help.
Oh shit. Oh dear. Now we got it. You found me.
Someone's here. Someone's here. I'm out.
Oh, ouch. Oh, I got a bracelet. I'll drop that fuel cell on a bit. Don't want the weight. And this is where I'm gonna drop a little respawn guy. Because my bike is a little far away. Ooh, I don't like that guy over there. I'm gonna just respawn here. Yep, you could choose a respawn point, which is cheat to win, but whatever, we'll do it. Does it not let me put it there? Okay, I'll put it on there. Alright. Anything and candies. Got my bracelet. So it's good that I went down here actually. Alright, so that's the entrance typically. We went a weird way. Chances are there's going to be somebody up here. And then, like, sometimes I like to think outside of the box here. Oh, is that somebody up there? But I think instead of climbing these stairs, I'm gonna go up this way. Could be sneaky. Don't mind that I'm climbing by a huge light. That's beside the point. Ah, I'm stuck. Sometimes some things don't want you to climb them. But I probably could climb that. Nope. I'm not. Yeah, it's kind of wanting me to attach to other things. Okay, drop, drop, drop. I still don't know how to drop when I get in this position. I can drop out of this position. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's crazy. just check around the corners here. Why are they dropping? They're just like mid-air, like paused. That's really weird. I think they're dead. That's bizarre. Okay. Is that your decoy? I have a decoy too, which is pretty nifty. Weird glitch. And I can enter there because I have a bracelet, but let me go around the corner. I like to clear, clear, clear. Okay. Hi, dead person that doesn't look dead. Okay. This is risky feeling. Nice. Yes, please. As they say, look up. I'm not going to assume, because I had to get a bracelet to get in here, so I'm going to assume that this is more interesting than it is initially. Like, maybe I have to go down. Look at all that fire. I don't know what that is. That it, really? Made me get a bracelet just to get in here? I feel like there's more than this. Am I supposed to go through the fire to get something? Walk through the fire. It's like there's something that should be here, but I don't see anything. Which is odd. Huh, I don't know. I'll just go up, I guess. warm here. Not already warm planet. Put your gun down so you can climb the ladder, Joanne. Alright, why are you not climbing the ladder? Oh, there's a ladder over here. Duh. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Oh no, fire! Okay. I see though, that's fun. Actually, probably would do better if I just climbed the pipe and then jumped. Climb the ladder! Climb it! Buddy. This is the place I already picked over. I can't even remember. Yeah, right here. Huh. Would have thought that would have been more exciting than it was. Like, I really think I'm missing something. Is that it? No, I just have a sneaky feeling there's something else. I don't know what. Go all the way up. Aha! There's more. Okay, okay. And what about this side? Nothing. Okay. I can't go up any further, I don't think. I guess that's it. Huh. Usually when there's those doors that block you, it's like super exciting stuff. Not just a little exciting. Alright. I feel like I'm really out of order here, but I did that. Let's go up, 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 up.
Reveal yourself.
Respawns. This'll take my sweet time. Look, I can pick up the bracelet again, which is hilarious. Honestly, I think I got more loot from the other place than this place. not gonna make it. I'm just gonna say this is done, but I feel like I'm missing something and I just don't know what it is. Anyway, this was sort of a side quest anyway, but I gotta figure out where my bike is. Because I stuck it in a hole. Get in there. Okay. Bikey, bikey, bike, bike, bike. If I click the beeper, my horn will go, and then I'll know, but then all the robbers will know too. Just kidding. I'm gonna make some bandages. Alright, where are you, bike? There you are. Bandage. That was exciting. You never know. There's my bike. Okay. Gonna pop some stuff in. Let's see. So we put the gold in, the flour, the machinery. Those are really important things. I'm gonna take the scythe out because that's less weight. I'm gonna put the iron in there. Keep myself as lightweight as possible. And now I'm gonna make some bandages because I love them because they're just cheap and there isn't a lot of issue just using a lot of bandages, but the thing is if your water's low, you're not gonna get a lot. Alright, let me look at my map here. So I'm getting closer to where I need to be. But I have to
Sector
figure out.
weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Sandstorm due in 3 minutes. Okay, we're gonna hang out for a little bit. That's cool. And while we're waiting for 3 minutes, I'm just gonna take a look around.
Sector weather alert.
So
A
on the
large
map there's a
sandstorm
little
is
red
approaching.
dot, and if I focus on it, it's coming in from this direction. Sometimes it shows on my map even which way it's blowing. Is it in my map even? This one might bypass me. I don't know. We'll see if it makes it or not. It's kind of far out for now. Sometimes they're like right on you when they start, and you're like, you have no time whatsoever, and then sometimes they're like really far away like that, and they kind of flow in. And then sometimes it alerts you, but it actually just misses your area by slightly. Oh, take my shield off. It started at 7, and now it's at 4,000.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
So I have sheltered status, so I should be safe here. Oh, I have a contract here. I should probably do this quest actually, now that I'm so close. Forgot about that. Oh, I need to put my flower on my bike. What was I doing? And we're gonna take a minute while we wait.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
The sandstorm is upon us. Here it comes. So if I wasn't sheltered, I'd be getting murdered right now. And my bike. There you go. Sandstorms are basically the time to go on mute, get yourself a drink, eat something, and then go back. So I noticed I had a quest here that I haven't done yet, so I guess I should do that. I'm a really bad quester, just in general in any game, but I am going to do it. Alright, I better make it fast because there's worms around here. No. Okay. Let's see if I can climb on this. Whoops. Oh, sure. Leave me alone. Oh shit, they're chasing me down even. Good man. Running in circles is hilarious. was not the most strategic approach, but we roll in, we murder people, it's fine. Let me see if I can kill anybody with this shotgun thing, because it's bothering me next to finish this shotgun quest thing. Oh, I discovered a place, yay! And I got a band-aid for it. Huh. There's caves and stuff and things. Okay. Get down. Okay.
Enemy sighted!
Alright, where's this quest lead to? Something about a spy and a hideout, so somewhere around here. That looks very spy-like. But it's not letting me do anything to it. But where's the spy? He's up above? Almost there. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Secret passageway. Alright.
Day 5 surveillance report. Harkonnen hard target 42M. The facility maintains round-the-clock house shielding. The shield has dropped briefly on 2 occasions since the last report. In both cases, it was to facilitate the landing of courier thopters. I understand that locating Captain Skorda is now my #1 priority, but so far, I've seen no one matching his description. I'm maintaining careful surveillance. Update. I must express my concerns about the tenability of this position. A few hours ago, I observed a hawk with binoculars, having a good hard look in this direction. Don't know if I'm made or not, but my relief is now overdue. We'll keep watch as long as possible.
You know what this reminds me of? This game reminds me a little bit of Siphon Filter, which I enjoyed that game, and that was like PlayStation days. Do you remember Siphon Filter? And there's a lot of climbing and sneakies, and like I remember climbing through an air conditioning duct and like climbing under a bridge, rigging a bomb. I mean, really cool stuff. It kind of reminds me of this a little bit, or this reminds me of that just a little bit, like the spying parts and stuff. There's a lot of politics because it's like Dune, you know, politics, spies, intrigue, families rivaling each other. There's got to be a spy around here somewhere. I just have to figure out where he is. And all those people I killed were not the spy. They were just regular dudes. So I gotta figure out where my special dude's at. Hey, special dude, where are ya? Oh, are you the special dude? Oh. All this time, you were just laying there. You're dead. Okay. Okay, let's see. That's it? Okay, so next time I go to Griffin's outpost thing, I turn it in. Super easy. Okay. Well, that was a lot easier of a quest than I thought. I kept putting it off because I'm a procrastinator. This was far less involved than I thought it would be. Alright. Oh, this is like slow fall for a mage. This is so nice. Oh, wow. Okay. But it's technology, not magic, okay? It's technology. Not arcane magic. And there's the facility I was at earlier. Nifty. Okay, where's my bike? Did you guys respond yet? No, but... Don't be kidding me. I'm gonna get a bike. I'm gonna get a bike. Where are you, bike? I'm gonna get a bike. Bike. Wherever you are. Please tell me that's not my bike, because that kind of looks like my bike. Alright, let's see. I'm pretty sure that's not, but that looks really scary. It didn't take a whole lot of care parking this time. I was getting shot at, so I just sort of ditched the bike and ran to battle. Jeez, I'm just doing laps. Okay, this is weird. I think I drove up the rock a little bit. Maybe I'm tucked in somewhere. That's odd. There it is. Okay. Gonna put stuff in the bike. This thing is heavy. Do I want it? I know where to get these. They're really easy to get. I'm just gonna say no to this one. This one's gonna drop. Say yes to that. Anytime I don't have to put myself at risk to get the sandflower and I get it passively, I'm gonna do that. Because it is difficult, because you have to run on the sand, and it's a part where it summons the sandworm as soon as you shoot the sand, and it pops up on the sand and floats to the top. And then the sandworm summons, and then you have to figure out how to outrun him, and then if he eats you, you lose everything. So, like, I end up kind of going there with a power pack and this thing, and that's it, and then doing it real fast and then running, because that way if I get eaten, nothing's really lost. But it's very dramatic. Let me see. So I did my quest. So now all that's left is really to go back here. And what I'm gonna do is do a round where I get this stuff, and then probably this stuff, and then I'm gonna run home, and then I'll run back and probably do it all over again. And then I might move. Whoa.
Identify yourself.
Please respond. Respond. It is. Oop, sandworm. I got the little symbol that he could come. So we're gonna get away. Okay. Probably don't want to look at my map in open sand. Alright, I gotta figure out how to... That is a long run. I guess that's the best I can do though. There's nothing in front of me that's like gonna slow me down very... with the searchlight tries to kill me. There's their nice base built into the rock. Alright, let me see. I like island pop pretty much. Shit, that guy's coming this way. I'm gonna dodge him. Run away. Guess we have a curfew or something, and these guys come at night and they kill us. I don't know. I really need to read up on this. I'm sure they explain it, but you are so just overwhelmed with lore in this game, and it's like kind of like how Lord of the Rings is. There's just so much lore in Dune that. Oh, please flip. Thank you. All right, let's see here. I'm rock hopping here, which doesn't look like that's gonna work out for me. This bloody ship here. Ah, shit. Oh, I didn't realize there was a wreck here. Nice. This is kind of what I want. I want a wreck, actually. There's PvP here for it to know.
I saw an enemy.
I do love me some shipwrecks. Oh, shit! Oh, hell.
Tossing grenade!
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm.
Of course, a large sandstorm's happening.
Shield on.
Frost incoming!
Ah, he's throwing stuff at me. Jeez.
Reloading.
I'm gonna kill you.
Ah!
Hush. It'll all be over soon.
It'll all be over. It's like, shh, 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 shh. It's fine. It's fine. Ah, the cops got me. Now they're gonna come, and who knows what's gonna happen. Look, we were just practicing. Ah! We were just practicing, y'all. It was fine. It was fine, guys.
Yeah.
Luckily, they kind of suck at following you. But I also laid a, see the searchlight change colors? It's orange, so it's looking for me. Good. Oh, these are the cops. Oh, shit. Ah! I'm gonna wait a minute. they're like now gonna be fighting with each other, I'm pretty sure. So like those guys don't like the cops, and the cops are the ones that like went wee. They actually have another name, but I just call them the cops because they act like it. Oh my gosh, this guy. Ah! Did he face the right direction? That's good. So I'm like trying to block and it doesn't let me because he's stoned.
Target found.
Run away! If I run in circles, this is hilarious. I'm just like getting my stamina back. Alright, you bastard. Oh, that's all I got from you? Really? That's it? Jeez. You're a waste. No loot, nothing. Who's shooting at me now? We don't know. I'm in the war zone, I guess, so that explains it. Oh, these guys up here. Okay, okay, okay. Couldn't tell where it was coming from, but they're up there. Okay. Why aren't you dying? Jeez. I bet it was easier in the ship than it just was earlier. Anyway, I guess I'll loot some bodies around here. Might as well, as you do. Oh, an identification badge. Sure. That'll help me get through places. I did not know this was also a ship crash thing. Maybe I don't have to go as far in the future to get my stuff. Drop that. Here I is. I'll set them all off. Any others? Any other booby traps I need to know about? We just run all over the place. That's hilarious. Okay. The first time this ever happened to me, I actually did live because I'm very quick to jump. That's one thing I'm usually good at. I forgot to pick up my dead body. Shoot. Oh, that's all? Let's see. I can probably open that door, I think. But I just want to make sure. Oh, these reset even? No way. Okay. poisoned by something. I don't know what it is, but something's poisoning me. Oh, that sucks. Is that all that's in here? Or just that? Yes. Anything up here? Maybe. No. Okay. Alright. Some of the stuff I needed. What I'd like to see on some of these shipwrecks is, like, if they're split in half, like, that's one area. What if, like, there was two or something? Just gonna check the other side. Alright, I am going to just carry welding wire on me, because that's fairly lightweight, and I'm gonna put that there. Choices are being made here. And that, I'm really after those things. Well, that's nice to know there's one closer. I thought I had to go all the way to the other side. So now that's tempting to get right there, but I have a lot of bad luck getting those, because see the sandworms already there? They come and they'll eat too. I wonder if the shipwreck's ate. Shipwreck's still there, but they come for you. So without a copter or like a partner to do it with, like it's really hard to get those. I've managed to, but like that's how I got that feat where the worm looked at me. It was so close, and it's so like. Ah. Actually, I feel like there should be some where you just drop down inside. And I'm just gonna look. And I could look this stuff up, but then it takes some of the fun out of exploring, right? I feel like not everything needs to be researched. Probably, I've yet to see you be able to jump down inside of these, but there's this thing that's open here that looks kind of interesting. You can see what that does. Absolutely nothing, okay. Well, at least it's on my map now. Now I know about it. That there's a ship crash here. And I don't think ship crashes change directions. Like they shuffle the map, but I don't think they shuffle the ship crashes. Okay. So a lot of times when I play Dune and it's not too intense, particularly the mining and building stuff, like I'll listen to YouTube or podcasts or something, I multitask. But when I'm doing this, I usually don't, when it's like more combat stuff. Alright. Like I said before, I'm on my way to Australia. I'm going to my base. Eventually. Alright, I need to go this away. I'm thinking this rock's slightly closer to this one. My tread is mad at me. They have all their little nodes in front. That's so cool. See, if you build in a way that doesn't kill your nodes, it's kind of nice because then you'll have something by you. Use walk out and grab it, which is so nice. Sometimes these vehicles here have lit people that are going to shoot you, and you can take it apart and get some cool stuff, but it's nothing I need right now. So this is the scary part. So this is a very vulnerable spot where if I get eaten, I lose it all. And I gotta try to cross safely. I gotta cross avoiding any quicksand and drum sand. Drum sand makes a loud noise and it summons them. And I can hear something moving right now, which is a little nerve-wracking. I mean, I've done it before. We can do it again, right? We can do it again. It's also nerve-wracking that it's kind of hazy, so I don't see anything. But I should be going kind of this direction. Okay, anything? There I go. Here goes nothing. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, this looks like such a long run. This is so long. So I'm gonna choose this one because I don't know. I can't tell which one's closer. Hail, hail. There he is. So he's gonna breach, but then he's gonna barrel towards me. So I gotta go. He's still breaching. Oh, thank you. Take your sweet time. Take your sweet, sweet time. All right. Woo! Crash. And I'm marked safe because I'm on a rock island now. That was a little scary. Fix my tread. It's always my poor tread. This is like the cheapest bike, though it breaks down a lot more. But we're gonna, since we're so close to this ship over here, we're gonna do this one too. We'll do a testing station as well. Usually we'll try to park in the same spots, but I need to. This can take a little bit of time, so I want to stick my bike in a crack so it doesn't get damaged in a storm, maybe. But we'll see. I don't know if this will work. Trigger the people there. They hear me, they see me. very subtle, like just driving over their ship. Just gonna park here, I guess. This is where I usually park. Gotta wait for the cops to pass. Of course they see me and not my decoy. Go figure. There was another one of you. Where were you? What else we got?
They're here.
I'm trying to get the blood, but it's not letting me. Alright, whatever.
Who's that?
Where is everybody?
Gotta reload. Sure. Trying to use this gun because I'm not as good at it, but I need it for this quest thing. Oh, come on. There's somebody in here. I do need help. Come here. this. There's something to open there, but I'm not opening it yet. Just trying to clear this real fast.
Enemy found.
Your water is mine.
Someone here.
I need a lot of this stuff. I think that's probably. Expecting a respawn, but there's not. Okay. So now it's the safe thing to do would be to run to my base, so that way I can just put my stuff away. And there's a sandstorm coming shit. And there's the cops. So we want to dodge the cops. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. There's a sandstorm coming, see it? Get in the bike. We're gonna run. Sandstorm. Let's hope we can find a rock with a crevice. I think this guy over here will do just fine. No. Right, my sheltered. Unsheltered. Sheltered. Let me get a little closer to the rock just in case. Ah, these dang sandstorms. And now we wait for it to blow in and blow out. Good evening, Fabio. Sorry if I missed you. The thing that I was watching my chat on accidentally shut down. So it was a faker sandstorm. It like said it was gonna happen and then it didn't. Alright, so I wanna do the testing station next. What is this? Oh, that guy. I'm gonna do that so I can get that done. And then I'll go home. My other home. And there's a sandworm. Oh, those sandworms. Alright, let's see. Just thinking for a second. If you're wondering what I'm doing, killing these people, I need to kill a certain amount of people with this gun that I have here.
Someone's here. I see someone.
In the face. Not there yet, because I feel like I've killed a lot of people with this gun. I hate this gun. This is not my favorite gun. It kind of works like buckshot. And I'm gonna actually grab some fuel cells now that I know I'm getting closer to my... do I want to grab fuel cells now? No, I don't actually, because I can't handle the weight. So I'm gonna do the testing station. I'll do that later. Okay. Kill enemies with standard disruptor. Maybe I'm killing them with the wrong gun. Let's see. Oh, I need to kill him with this one. I've been killing with this one. Okay. I guess we switched guns. Whoops. Before it was the other one. Didn't realize we changed it. Okay. Well, that's easy enough too. Somebody's base got demolished. If you don't pay your taxes, your base goes bye-bye. Don't worry, I'm coming back for you. You fucking bastard. Don't shoot me. Hang on, you stay there while I kill you real good. Surprise, it's me. Am I there yet? Yes. Now I have to fabricate a thing. But I've already done that. I bet if I clip it, it'll let me. Alright, let's see. See what I can put in this thing. I need more storage. That's what I need. I have a problem. I'm gonna just have to drop some of this weird stuff. Drop. It pains me, but drop. 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 And ugh. Useless, so I'm just gonna drop it. Okay. missing? I'm just looking to make sure I'm not missing anything. You never know. I keep wanting to go somewhere with this, but it doesn't let me, and I don't think... Yeah, I can't just saw through the door. But it looks like it ought to go somewhere.
Collins has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel. I don't trust him. Keep an eye out next time you're out on a salvage run. If he starts acting weird, dart him.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Donald Greer. The ultimate mission of this station is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely arid conditions of Arrakis. A true challenge, as I'm sure any visitor who has traveled through the barren rocks and sand above will agree. Our first task is the installation and testing of species capable of reclaiming moisture from the atmosphere. I'm pleased to report complete success, both with the installation and functioning of these devices. The thriving
I thought I could trust Druce. But I know now that he's part of the plot. I heard the worms out in the desert whispering to him last night, and the bastard whispered back. I did it. They're all in league against me. All of them. But you won't get me. If I get them first.
Making sure. I was reading that there's sometimes really like easy things to miss in these places, so I'm just making sure I've never like just ran past something and not done it. Huh. Trying to get out. Ugh. So this is a glitch. Interesting. Let's see if it lets me go backwards. Aha, there we go. Still not as glitchy as Atlas. Atlas is a really glitchy game. And still not as glitchy as Daisy. Daisy is like one of the worst glitchy games I've ever played in my life. And it's really my aversion towards it. Otherwise I'd like it. But
It's for the worms, isn't it?
the battle to even play the game.
Your belly, it was full of worms.
Huh,
Big,
let's do
great,
this
rusty
next time.
worms. But I let them out, didn't I?
So there's this really scary boss somewhere around here.
Don't sleep. That's when they come for you. Glow and guards. Don't sleep. They're watching. Find a knife, or maybe a hammer. Either would be good, but both is better. Just don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Like, that's a really bad short-term plan. Oh dear. I'm everywhere. I'm like Visa or MasterCard, Shelly. Sorry I didn't see you early. Wasn't trying to be rude. It's my... The part where I have my thing up keeps closing. Yeah, I eventually reply. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be a dick. And you're dead. Okay. I feel like there's another one around here. I'm in a dungeon, so that's why I'm not the best at chatting right now. Trying to minimize my deaths, but you never know.
Beneath the hill where the fox runs lightly, a dappled sun shines brightly. Where the fox runs lightly.
She's crazy.
You can't hide from me, little
She's
bird.
crazier.
Where are you?
She sounds
Beneath
kind
the hill in the fennel brake.
distressed would be the word.
Spy myself. You cannot wake.
A little intense.
Go away.
She's saying a
Go
poem.
away.
I think I have to...
There's the little bird. Gotcha.
I'm guessing that was a murder. Oh, you. Surprise. Didn't expect you, but hi. Just so happens to be there. Kind of startled me, but we're good. Oh, there's a guy running around the corner. Ah! Running away, running away. Haha. Oh, you guys. Oh, ow. These guys with the swords and the knives, man. They're the ones that always get me. I'm not using my favorite gun right now, but I'm getting used to this one. So I'm shaking it up. Getting out of my comfort zone. Did I drop down here? I can't remember if I dropped down here or not, but... Ah, a bracelet. Good thing I dropped down here. I need it to open things. Get in there. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see. Hmm. Well, you're kind of a dick, but that's another matter. Sometimes. I try to make it for a good reason, usually. Oh, shit. That guy looks a little intimidating. Oh, no! I was trying to see if I could kill him without using a sword, but it looks like I can't. Ouch. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I barely lived on that one. That was crazy. That was a little. Well, a little much. Oh, look. Piece of candies. Okay.
Once the beast has made his selection, return the remaining items to Bijaz at once. Exercise all due caution in the handling of these items, as the bioagents contained within are unstable and may prove...
Yeah. So then he comes in here saying, "Hey, boss, what's that weird smell?" That weird smell? Just like that, he does. Just like that, yeah. Yeah, and then
sounds
he says,
like your average
"What's wrong with
YouTuber.
the plants in here? They look sick. Maybe we should trim them back." That's what he said. He said that. Those exact words, that's what he said. He
What
said,
happened was...
trim them back.
But I said I felt great. I felt great, and I just stopped taking my medication. How many times have we heard that on a live? Super great, I'm sure. Alright. I think that's really it for here. But really, what I was after was... where's my stuff? I was after this stuff, and so that's going to reset, I think, in 45 minutes. I have to do this a few times, because I need it for my helicopters that I'm going to build. And buggy that I'm going to build, so... I think there's something else that happens here, but we'll find out.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2.
Hey, what's up,
I am
buddy?
the station supervisor, Dr.
You know what? I don't think I go that way, actually. This is where I always get confused. It's easy for me to get turned around. I'm one of those people. That's my way out. But there is like a side room or something that... Is it this one? This one. Aha! That's what I wanted. Aha. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. All the loots belong to me. Okay. Let's get out of here. Run.
Collins has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel. I don't trust him. Keep an eye out next time you're out on a salvage run. If he starts acting weird, dart him.
Dart him in the face. Ask questions later. Let God sort them out. Yippee-ki-yay. I used to play a game, and it was like Bruce Willis, and he was like, "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker," and then he'd be like, "Let God sort them out." No, that was always fun, so it's always stuck with me. It's very intense. Meanwhile, I'm like, saying it in the most chill voice ever. Speaking of chill, so these guys are the cops. They come for me, and so like if they catch you in the spotlight, it goes, and then these they throw a bomb, they freeze you, and then these cop guys come down and they start shooting the hell out of you. And I just have to look up and see what they're actually supposed to be, because I'm really terrible. Because there's just so much lore, like, it's hard to keep track. I'm a, like, I don't know. I have trouble retaining Dune lore and Lord of the Rings lore for some reason. It's just so detailed, you know? And the problem with Dune is the names of things are fairly unfamiliar, so it makes it hard to remember those names of things for me. Look at all the gold I've been making. Gonna put all my most valuable stuff in here. This is what I'm really after, is this stuff. I'll go for more later. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my base because this hole has to restart anyway. So now, this is my second home, and I think I'm going to be moving this home somewhere actually over here. It'd be probably nice to move it actually over here. Literally over here. There's like nobody over here too. This little rock. Look at this rock. It's kind of cool. Could build inside the rocks. I try to not be a jerk though and block roads. So. But I think I'm going to be moving my base because I want to be closer to the testing stations. Because it's just easy to run in and grab it. So. Let me see. Something went boom. I see smoke. Will there be bandits? No bandits. Woo. See these guys? They'll kill you if they put the spotlight on you. So we're gonna try to avoid that. We're gonna try to run from this way. And where am I gone? Turning orange. Red means you're fucked. Orange means you're about ready to get fucked. Dun, dun, dun. And I think this might. Sounds like I'm almost there.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
In 2 hours, the giantest sandstorm of all is approaching. Which might affect me trying to do a base move, actually, now I think about it, because I don't know how long it takes. But it's a planet-wide sandstorm instead of an area-wide sandstorm. So this is the first one like this I've experienced and then logged on. So that will be interesting. Yeah, this is my base. So I'm in the way. Oh, the hell no. Hell no. Oh, you. Not today, worm. Not today. Okay. But I have to go get all that loot again. Alright. And then what I usually do while I'm here in my other base here is I make sure nothing's blown up. I make sure the generators are fueled. I'm going to probably move, frankly, but maybe not. This is base 1. Actually, this is the starter base I made. Whoa, that was a little much. Let's see if I can get in here. Good. Ah! Don't drive like me, guys. 2 bikes, because why not? Okay. Alright, well, that's enough for that. I've been streaming for a while, so this is, you know, a lot. Anyway, this is Dune Awakening. It's fun, but I know it's probably a boring watch, unless I'm killing things. Because there's a lot of building and stuff, and I'm just sort of a meander explorer, so I'm one of those people. But I'm hoping to get maybe Minnow or somebody to play with me, and then I'm sure some ridiculous shit will occur. I should convince Simos, but it's really hard to get Simos to play a different game than his favorite one. So, but maybe I'll say there's cookies. There's cookies. All right, guys. I'm going to go. I'm logging off. You'll have a good, nice rest of your Monday, which is my Sunday, and whatnot. So, let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. And with that, we go.